latte.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, it's got a latte and foam in it.
Lattes have foam. They're steamed.
They do?
Yeah, that's what a latte is.
Okay, I'll take a latte. Exactly what that was. Okay, and fast. Just like that one.
Ah, the glory days. Friday Night Tailgate. A show from BTN's first few years that I hosted where we sent comedians to Big Ten campuses to goof around. Our three main correspondents were Jordan Klepper, Steve Waltine, and Tim Baltz. They all were massively talented, and we became close buds. One of my favorite parts of that show was a piece Jordan performed called Alumni Interview. But despite what it was called, Jordan always opened the pieces like this.
Welcome to Hang Time with Air Jordan. I'm your host, Air Jordan Klepper.
Not surprisingly, in the years since Tailgate, Jordan has become so big that Comedy Central gave him his own show, The Opposition, which airs every Monday through Thursday right after The Daily Show. And Tim and Steve both work on it with him. A BTN alum and a massive Wolverine fan, I went to his New York City studios to talk with Jordan. Welcome to Hang Time with Air Mike. I'm your host, Air Mike Hall. With me is host of The Opposition with Jordan Klepper, Jordan Klepper. Thanks for hanging with me.
It doesn't work, Mike. I did a segment called Hang Time with Air Jordan.
Well, you did a segment called Alumni Interview.
Yes, but Michael Jordan was a well-known athlete at the time.
Yes, named Air Mike.
Air Jordan, and therefore this type of physicality was a reference to that. Mm-hmm. So you saying Air Mike, it holds no cultural relevance, which is something I've often said about you.
Do you have a favorite one you did?
Favorite interview that I did? As a Michigan fan, I love talking with Lloyd Carr.
I had a feeling.
So that was such a blast to get to go. I met him beforehand. I remember I brought a football so he could sign up for my dad. And then I took it and I kept it. I never gave it to my dad.
Describe how much of a Michigan fan you are.
I'm a huge Michigan fan. I grew up as a kid going to every Michigan game from the age of 6 to 18. My dad had season tickets. None of us ever went to the University of Michigan. My brother finally did. But my dad, it was such an identity thing for him. His dad took him to games. He would go with neighbor kids to games as a kid. Grew up such a huge Bo Schembechler fan. It was between Jordan and Bo for my name when I was born. Yep, and my mom pushed back on that. There's talk that if they had won the Rose Bowl that year, that I would be Bo, but luckily they did not.
Best memory from 3 years of doing television with me on BTN?
I don't know if I could boil it down and find one.
Because there's too many.
I think it was... who was it? Lombardi who said, "You don't remember the stepping stones, just the ones you land on."
Boy, I don't think he said that. I don't.
Then I did. I did have a great time. Honestly, I think we were talking about this. I think that first, so many great memories doing Friday Night Tailgate, but that first night, I remember being at the University of Michigan. Our first location was U of M, which was a huge deal for me to get to do that. We did a live hit from the big house, and then a day later, I get to go to a Michigan game. I get to go onto the field. I get to go into the press box. It's incredible. They're playing Appalachian State. And Google it. That game didn't end great for Michigan fans. So I think that encapsulated my experience. Like, this is amazing. Can it get any better than this? They lost to Appalachian State? Wow.
Want to play a game?
Let's do this.
This game is called Klep On, Klep Off.
Jesus, you got to get more writers.
I'll say something, and if you like it, you clap your hands.
Oh, God, what? Really?
And if you don't like it, you don't.
You honestly, you can take some of my writers. He says, this is no good for you.
Ready to go?
What do you got? All
Klep
right.
On, Klep Off.
All right.
Charles Woodson.
Wait, what is the
You
logic?
clap if you like the thing that I say. So you clap your hands. Your name is Klepper.
Yes, I like Charles Woodson. You want me to clap?
Yes, it's a game. You did games for your interviews. I'm doing a game with you.
Yes, and then I was like, oh, this is small. It's pedantic. I should be doing satirical comedy. You want me to? Okay, yes, I like Charles Woodson.
Cool. Keep going.
Oh boy.
Urban Meyer.
Klep off.
You don't have to say anything. You can just. There's no clapping sound.
Okay.
Zingerman's Deli.
Klep on.
You clap your hands. You clap your hands. Good job. You're into it. The horseshoe.
Klep off.
Okay. Anything I left off?
no, any more fun games to play, Mike? Jeez, how long did you brainstorm on that? His last name was Klepper. Klep on, Klep off.
Probably as much time as you did in your game.
That's probably true.